Hi everyone, welcome to the Zen Studio. This is Brett Music Builds. It's the first build video of 2026. Welcome to the new year. We are going to be working on stage 3 of the 1989 Batmobile. As I said, welcome to 2026. I hope everybody had a really great time bringing in the new year, celebrating with your friends and family. But it's time to get back to the workbench and back to normal. It's a new year. I'm really excited for what we have coming for the channel and as we move forward. So let's go ahead and we'll get started with this 1989 Batmobile. But first, I think it would be best to go back and see what we did in Pack 1. Alright, stage 1 from Pack 1 was this incredible nose section for the Batmobile, very iconic with its lines and the turbine here at the front. I'm really excited to see how this all comes together, and we're going to have a working turbine in here soon, I think. It's going to be really fun to see that come together. So this was what we completed in stage 1. There is a video for this one in the playlist. So go ahead and check that out in the playlist at the end of the video. Stage 2, which I did film but didn't have the audio working, was our first wheel. I believe it says this is the left rear wheel. Probably the second biggest tire that I've done to the Super Swampers on the Tumbler. But looking absolutely fantastic. It was a really great Pack 1. But we're moving on and we're watching it grow, starting with stage 3 right now. As I said in my video for stage 1, we in the United States do not get the physical magazines. We get the digital editions only. My plan is to show you those 10 at a time. So when I get up to magazine number 10, I'll do a separate video that will be all of the content of the magazines in 10 increments. So there will be 11 videos total for that. But I am going to print out the instructions for you so we can look at that together. Today we're going to be working on the Reactor exhaust. So you have all these parts that come with it, putting these exhaust and the turbine in. I don't know if this is going to light up in the end, but the modding community will certainly make it light up if it's not included as standard. And continuing with this turbine cone, the exhausts, and then this is what we're going to have at the end. So let's go ahead and open the box and we'll get going on this. Alright, so these will be coming in the bagged packs soon, but if you're not sure which one stage 3 was, just look at this number at the end of the barcode. It says 03. Get that in camera, and that lets you know you're working on stage 3. So we'll get this open. The back section. Put some rods. And then, in this foam piece should be something that's metal, which is this turbine cone. So let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing we're going to do is get this out of the package. And then we need these little details right here. So we're going to get them out. They're calling them the reactor tube shafts. And we're going to start by putting one of each of these. They are keyed. They can only go in one way. Grab my tweezers to help me. And they are a really tight fit. So I'll get these in and come back. Tweezers are your friend on these. To get them all the way down. The third one. Fourth one. Fifth one. And the sixth one. So that's what those look like. And the next thing we need are a couple of these parts. We have the turbine fan in this section here. And they go together like that. And we secure them together with a B screw, which are in this bag right here. I'm using my trusty Vera PH1 screwdriver for this. And we're just going to go hand tight on that. So that looks like that. Then we're going to take the piece that we just created. We're going to push with the open end, not the pointed end, of the fan facing up toward the top. I think I have this one in the wrong way. I'll fix that. Okay, that's swapped around. So these clips are different sizes. There's a wider one on the top, so I needed to flip this around. Let's see if we can get this to go in. A little bit nicer. There we go. It's clipped in. It looks just like that. I did miss a step. We have to put these aluminum cones around these star-shaped shafts. Should be able to do this without taking this off. Three left. sure they're pressed all the way down, which they are. That looks pretty good. I really enjoy that. It looks awesome. I like it. Next up, we're going to fit the cone. Look at the paintwork on that. Looks like it's been burning and fired. I really, really like that. And there are 2 lugs to the side and 1 to the top. So now we're just going to put this over and clip it into place. Just like that. Fantastic. Now the next thing we're going to do is we have these. What are they calling these? They're exhaust pipes. And there's a keyhole pattern. So we will just put them in place like this. And we're securing them with these B screws. Get one in. All these screws in this stage are B screws, which are all for plastic parts. So there's no oil or lubrication needed on these. Make them hand tight. Don't you hate that? There's the second one in. So one side is done. One more to go. And we do have 1 spare screw. PH1 screwdriver is doing a fantastic job on these. And there we go. The exhausts are secured in place. The last thing we have to do is we have these exhaust shafts, which are the 3-spoke ones. And they go down into the exhaust. Push them into place. And then the instructions want us to turn these like they're all Y. So when you're happy with the symmetry you have, like that. And then I lied to you. The last thing we have to do is we have these exhaust collars that need to be pushed into all of these. There's 1, 2, 3, and number 4. And that is the completion of stage 3 of the 1989 Batmobile from Fanhome. This looks like a really awesome build. I'm excited to see how this all comes together and all this works together. Looks really good. Thank you so much for joining me here at the Zen Studio. Be safe, be well, and more than anything, make sure that you build. Take care. We'll see you next time for stage 4.